Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the island. Hope everybody's doing good today. Now here's an interesting thing. We got mushrooms spawning on our beautiful, gorgeous looking to be beach. And I wonder, are the mushrooms limited to spawning on mycelium, or will it be so that we have mushroom spawning even when we've covered everything in sand? Because you'll notice I've done quite a bit more of beachifying the base. Oh, look at the skull. Done quite a bit more of that since the last episode. And I would think that the mushroom kind of requires mycelium, they require the biome, and probably also sunlight to spawn, right? But that's going to be interesting to find out anyway. Oh, I'm just so excited for whenever we get this entire place filled with sand, but it's going to take some time. Speaking about that, I've kind of started to, how should I say, lay out my head plan for how I want to cover everything in sand and grass and the tropics. I think it makes sense. The further down the ocean we get, we're gonna have more sand, and then towards the middle, we'll have like more grasslands. I think it's a good idea. But anyway, welcome back. I hope that everybody is doing fantastic today. Thank you so much for your support and love in this series. I get so many messages saying, please do more of this series. It's now my new favorite series. So I'm very happy to hear that, because I am very, very excited. I may this week, this ain't a promise, okay? But I may put out more episodes this week than what I've done before. Like to get it started properly, we'll run a little bit more episodes this week, but it ain't a promise. It's dependent on if I have to travel or what I have to do this upcoming week. But anyway, check it out, guys. I've started to kind of test things, I suppose. This looks terrible, don't worry about it, it's not done. But I've been starting to think and test a lot of things down in this square room, and did these. I think they look pretty cool. We have some glowstone. Actually, I recorded this, but then I wasn't happy with the quality because of the reinstallation of my PC and all that. That was weeks ago now. I still haven't got it quite right. But yeah, I did these, and I was, trying to feel if I loved it. I don't. I'm going to take these down, actually. But they're cool, but they look a bit too futuristic. I think I want to go with a very, like for the pirate cave here. Can I do this without ruining things? Hold on. Ah, crap. Oh, no. No, we're good. Yeah, for this pirate cave thing, I think I have to work out the roof and make it so that it actually looks like a cave. And then we can have structural improvements, but this here looks a little bit too futuristic for my taste, I think. We're going to take it down. But today, the first thing I want to do is get technical, though. I want to make an auto smelter, because that's going to be really handy for us. Can I? Yeah, I have silk touch. Boom. Take this down. Yeah, I want to make an auto smeltery and make sure that we are a little bit technical in this episode. Let's see. First of all, though, I wanted to show you guys, I don't think I spoke too much about the storage room idea last episode, but I kind of started to plan out how I want things and kind of measure if we're going to have enough chests and that. So let me show you. This here will be our workroom, storage room. And so we'll come off the main hub here. We'll go down, boop, boop, boop. Every block here represents a chest column. So do I have... hold on. I show you. I've been chopping down so much spruce. I've been taking another adventure. Found a taiga. Collected a stack of spruce saplings. And now I've been sprucing. Sprucing! So now we have wood finally. But yeah, we'll have columns like this. We'll have another column here. And then trap chest in the middle. And this will all be an automatic sorting system. And what I'm thinking then is, I'm gonna... There are two sorting systems, sorting methods that I'm aware of. One is the classic cell storage unit. These are going to be double chests. I just wanted to emphasize what I'm trying to do here. One is the cell storage system, which allows you to have one item and one item only per chest. So for example, cobble could go in this column and also in the column, or also in the chests below. And you'll have hoppers dropping them down. Kind of like what I did on Kingdom Craft, cell storage sorting system. And that allows us to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 columns per side. So that's one of the things I want to do. However, I want to use both the sorting systems that I know of. The second one is a sorting system that I believe was invented by Seth Bling, but it's lately been rediscovered, I suppose, by Tango and Mumbo Jumbo. And it's actually a storage system that I built back in the Moonlight series like 1.5 years ago. It should be on my channel. If you look close enough, you should be able to find it. Basically what it is you can have a chest and you can have multiple items in one chest. Kind of like this. But then you need to make sure you fill all the slots. And then using redstone timing, the items will kind of, if another slab comes, the redstone will halt here for just a second. And if there's space for the slabs, which there is, because there are slabs here, it will input the next slab. It will all make sense once we start to build it, but I just wanted to give you an idea. I'm thinking we use that kind of sorting system in the middle, and then we use the cell sorting system for the blocks that we have lots of on the sides. And hopefully that will suffice the number of chests. I think so, because here, like this chest here is slab, sticks, and cobble wall. This here could then be stairs. I don't know, iron, it's a bad example, but you know what I mean, andesite, redstone, etc. So we'll have 1, 2, and then depending on how tall we want to do this, and then all the way over 11 here as well. So we'll have a lot of storage room. And then in the center, I'm thinking some kind of crafting station. It's going to be a huge freaking storage room. But anyway, that's not for today. I just wanted to leave you with the idea, because I've been thinking so much about this. It's crazy. But today, what I want to do, as I said, is a multi-smeltery room, fast super smelter. And so I'm thinking we shall place that here in this wall. And again, I have two different methods that I know of how to make a super multi-smelter, or actually 3 different methods, I suppose. We have the one that we have upstairs, which is just basically a double chest going into 2 furnace. 2 hoppers, right? But if you wanna extend it and make it quicker, let's see. Let's go in, yeah, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. And then we start the room in here. What was I saying? Stupid gravel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. If you want to go faster than the 2 furnaces that it allows for in the smeltery setup that we have upstairs, which is a super basic, your very first furnace setup. If you want to go bigger than that, then you're gonna need to do some things differently. Now there are 2 different methods. Either you can use redstone timing to distribute items into Ferni evenly, and that's one of my most popular videos back in the days that actually got me to 1,000 subscribers. Was a tutorial for how to make one of those timed redstone multi-furnaces. So there is a tutorial for that on my channel. But there's another way of doing it, using minecarts, that is much easier to build, and it's not as reliant on timings and whatnot. So that's what we're gonna do. So let me clear a little bit more space. I think we don't need a whole lot, but a little bit more than this, and I'll come back to you. Alright, we got a nice 11 by 11 room, and I think this is gonna be sufficient. So what we want to do is, that's silly, is we're gonna place down a hopper line like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, yes, sorry, I mismeasured. 9, like that. And on top of this, we will put furnace. 9 furnaces. That's going to be the bandwidth of our multi-smeltery thing, if you will. On the back, we're going to have hoppers. Hoppers, hoppers, hoppers all day long. And on the top, we're going to have hoppers. As I said, the one way to do this kind of system is to have redstone timing make sure that one item falls into each furnace every time an item, or every time I put in 9 items. And if you want to do it that way, go check out my tutorial on it. However, I do recommend using the Minecart way, because the Minecart will do just that without any kind of timing. So it's much better for servers and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll have a railcart trail like that, and then another one on the back here. And I'm going to use powered rails just to speed up the process. And shoot, I should have brought redstone torches. Well, that's fine. And then the idea is pretty simple. Do I have any more wood? I thought I were prepared, but hell no. Hell no, I didn't even bring redstone. Oh, yes, I did. Thank you. Let's make some more chests. The idea is this hopper down here is facing this way. So we'll put a chest there. That's going to be our output chest. And then what we'll have is, just to give you a little bit of an idea, we'll have a minecart somewhere here that, let's just say that it sits here for now. We're going to make an unloader in that, but this minecart here will be a storage minecart. Put them there. And then if I put in 9 stone bricks, boop, and I power it, which I can do with a redstone torch, boop. Let's also power this here first. Boop. That ain't gonna work. Hold on. Let's do this then. Yep. Power that and power that. Okay. Just temporarily. Now, if I power this, it will drop 1 brick into each furnace. Okay? So very, very cool. No timing or anything required. So we'll have that, and then we'll also have a similar setup back here with a minecart. Oh, this ain't gonna work, is it? I'm gonna have to delete you. Boop. With another minecart chilling here with coal in it. And then that will distribute, because of the hoppers being on the back of the furnace, that will distribute 1 coal into each furnace. And you can see that it starts smelting. And because we have 9 in the array, the smelting speed will be 9 times that of just a regular furnace. Now we could expand this to more furnaces, but I don't really have more iron at the moment, because it's a lot of hoppers that we need. But now we should see cracked brick coming in here at a very quick rate. Super, super cool. Now, in order to make this work, we're going to need an unloader. And what I'm thinking is one function, is... I don't know how I want to do this. We'll probably have an input chest somewhere over here. I think will be good. And then the minecart could come up like that. Let's just lay down a little bit more here. We'll hide the rail, I think. Don't know if I want to hide the rail cart though. It could look cool to see it. So we'll have an input chest here that will be having a hopper facing into the minecart. I'll do an unloader here. I'll do that off camera by using a piston. Yeah. But then what I'm thinking is when we come... Let's just try this for now. When we come over here, we'll put a detector rail here. And that detector rail, we'll want to bring this in a little bit further. Like that. And then have this. That detector, or that detector rail will pulse. Does that work? I think it does, right? Let's put up a block here so that we bounce the minecart. It will pulse the coal cart. So every time the minecart goes by and are about to drop things into the system here, let's just try this out. So let's put you there. And let's make another one. So weird how you make storage minecart, I always thought. Anyway, so we'll have the coal one there. And if I'm right... Yeah, look at that. In the back, the coal one coming out. And then since it went back... Oh, that's so cool. I like that. So it will be very much alive. It's very loud, though. What did you say? I said it's very loud. But I think that will work out very cool. And we could, as I said, we could expand this. I played around with this in creative. I think I measured 24 Fahrenheit to be the maximum efficiency, because after the 24, the first one have kind of burnt out. We may actually want to bring the rail around here as well. So instead of bouncing it back and forth, we may want the cart to go around and then pop back onto the track and distribute again, because otherwise this furnace here will get more stuff than all the other furnaces. But yeah, something like that is the plan. Alright, now this is getting exciting. It's about time to test it out. Let me just run through what I've done. So, over here, this chest here, I think, hold on. Yeah, this chest here is going to be our loader chest. So this is where we put the stuff that we want to smelt. That is hooked up to a hopper that goes into our minecart that sits in a loading position. And this minecart, this minecart sits on a detector rail, and with the detector rail you can actually compare whether or not there is something in it, but you need a detector rail for that. A lot of people get that wrong. If I would have a normal rail here, this comparator wouldn't work. But since it's on a detector rail, let's just put this back before I forget. The comparator will know whether or not there are items in there. And then, this was a little bit tricky actually to kind of work out the math around. But then what I have is 6 repeaters. And in total, I'm using 4, 8, 12, 16, 23 ticks. Turns out that 23 ticks equals 9 items, which is exactly what we need because we have 9 furnaces. So basically, once the storage minecart has 9 items in it, this here will unlock the piston. The minecart will then be shot away, and it will go across, drop in the items, come around, It's important that we bring it around, because if we just bounce it, it's going to double load that furnace there, and it won't be as efficient. And then it comes down and sits there again, and then it loads 9 more items, and so on and so on. Then up here I have the detector rail. This detector rail shoots a redstone signal down to that repeater, which will power this minecart, which will be our coal loading station. That's in theory anyway, so let's try it out. We're gonna put some coal in here, and this will just completely load the minecart. So this will be our coal loading station, or blaze powder, whatever we want to burn with. And then let's try 20 items, and it should take 9, 9, and then the last 2. Put that in there. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Everybody got 1. Aha. Comes again. Because it's not done. Everybody should now have 2. Beautiful. We should start getting cracked stone brick. And then the last 2 should go in here. Yes. And now it should just stop. Be quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, that is so cool. Wow, I like it. I like it so much. So that's going to be our auto smeltery, everybody. Now we got to design this room as well. And it's kind of going to be the first room, because I tried here, as I said. Not happy with it. And so we'll try it in here. One thing that I was thinking, look at how quickly that burnt it down. Let's try and center this chest. So what I'm gonna do is take these hoppers, and we'll put the chest. Do we want a double chest or just a single chest is the question. I think for now, let's do a single one, then we could always extend it. So I'm gonna do that, and then just load all of the other hoppers facing into that hopper. Boop. Like that. Can you believe it? Or can you remember the time when we didn't have hoppers? That changed the game so much. That was a good update. 1.5 was it? No, 1.2? I can't remember. Anyway, that's cooler. And then I was thinking, I want to go with a rustic feel. I want to see the furnaces because I think it's so cool when you see them go on and stuff like that. So maybe we go with some cobblestone stairs. Do I have... Yeah, I'm out of cobblestone stairs. So let's try one of these sides just to get a little bit of a feel. Do this. And that kind of makes it look like a furnace room. And then the corner could come like that. Oh, that's going to look gorgeous, actually. Hold on. We have the chests here. Could we do something similar? Let me borrow you. Borrowing cobblestone stairs. Could we do something like this here for our input chests? And how would that wrap? Oh yeah, that would wrap up just fine. Check this out. Let's take you. And did anyone land in here? Yep. I knew it. We're getting shields in Minecraft, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. How cool isn't that? Snapshot was released this week. The most exciting thing with shields for me, because I don't know if I'm actually going to use them, but the most exciting thing for me, oh, that looks cool, is going to be the fact that you can actually use banners to design them. I think that's going to be so very cool. But anyway, just a little side note. That looks cool. I like that. I like that very much. Then the question is, do we want to see the minecart as it comes atop here? I think we do. I think I do want to see it. So that would mean that we would bring this up here and then possibly go with slabs. And that may be cobblestone slabs. Where's my... There. Boop. I just picked it up. Possibly cobblestone slabs, but let's try with some of these just to get a feel. Maybe this is better. So I'm thinking we put them like that so that we don't see the rail. Aha. And, ooh, that would look kind of cool. Here's an idea. What if we would cap this like this? Or even go with another half slab. Not sure. But this should take out the light. Like, the light isn't going to go through there. And obviously you have to work out the redstone torches so they are not that visible. Let's just see how that looks when it comes across. This is looking super cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, I love that. That other minecart won't be visible, but I do like that. Very much so. When it comes again. I'm wasting a little bit of coal here as I'm not smelting up enough items, but that's fine. All the items goes in here. Beautiful. I like that. We may want to bring wood in, but on the other hand, it's kind of like it's a furnace room, so I don't think so. As far as floor goes, I'm very intrigued. Oh my goodness. I'm very intrigued upon using coarse dirt as much as possible for this base, because I do think it makes sense. We're also going to use grass and leaves and stuff, but probably not for the furnace room. So I was hoping I had some dirt somewhere, but maybe not. I do have a little bit on me. Hey, come on now. What's going on? I couldn't jump up there. Do I have any dirt up here? Possibly. Yes. Good. And I did dig out a lot of gravel. That's a thing. Ever since I started to use coarse dirt, I do it on Kingdom Craft as well. I run out of gravel. Because it's like, you can't really go farm gravel. It's something that you come across when you cave and when you do strip mining and that kind of stuff. But you can't really farm it. So let's put up a little bit of this. And then we mix it up. We kind of do what we did in the skull. I think would look super cool here. Again, we may want to bring in just a little bit of wood, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, it's gonna look cool. It is so cozy in here. I bet you that you guys can't see anything. You just have to take my word for it. We got that lighting effect there. We're gonna work with it a little bit more. Got some item frames. This is actually... that's not centered. Because the wall turned out uneven. So I may want to bring this back. But I wanted to try one thing here. Let's put a torch down so that you guys can see. One thing that is very important to me in Minecraft is sound. So I was thinking, let's do this. And that way, we should. Oh yeah, listen to that. Wow, does so much. Don't forget about the sound. And then I was thinking iron bars to protect the kids. Although there be no pirate kids, but to protect those from coming in. This actually bothers me a little bit now. I may have to change this, move this thing over, which I may not be able to do. Well, should be able to. Anyway, I'll do that in a bit. Yeah, behind there. Let's also do the flames behind here. See how that will work for us. We have a torch here now. This is what the fun thing now with playing in a Mushroom Island. We can play with lighting. We don't have to care. And I just love that fact. Is there a way for me to power this thing? Yes, I should be able to do something like this. Just so I can get rid of this. Aha. I remember when you play with lighting, redstone torches, they're actually good for that because they do emit... Ooh, I can't do that. They do emit less lighting than regular torches. So that may be a thing for us. I don't think I can do this because I think that will freeze. No, it won't. Okay. Hopefully that won't be visible. Otherwise, I'll have to change it. But I was thinking we could just do this. Hopefully we get a little bit of a visual effect and even more lighting. Maybe one more here. Like that. It's an oven, for goodness sake, you know? Okay, so let's do... Was this the corner? Yeah. Right? No. No. Now that I saw it quickly there, it may actually be a little bit too light here. We'll see, though. So you go there, and you go there. Oh, I like that. I have to work on the background of the flames though, but I do like that. That looks super cool, I think. As far as the floor goes, what about maybe putting... Because the floor is just coarse dirt and dirt. Maybe we could put like some piles of this. This is something that Kryllik did on Kingdom Craft that I really, really liked. Very good idea. Maybe just that could work. I also brought some soul sand. Not really sure if I do want it in the floor, but I guess we can put it at places where it doesn't really matter, where we're not going to step. It doesn't really make sense, I suppose. Another thing, I don't like the contrast between cobble and dirt, so in places, I was thinking we could bring out kind of like the structural stone peeks out, if you know what I mean. And we don't only have to use andesite, we can also use our favorite, gravel. So let's do that. Mix that in a little bit. Maybe one there. Maybe here. Andesite and gravel go so well together, don't you think? Yeah, because now there's a lot of dirt in here, but that little change there made it so that we don't actually see it, or I don't actually see it as a lot of dirt anyway. Maybe a little bit here, just like that. And then maybe this here spread out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, finishing touch. Boop. Blaze powder to indicate that this is where we put whatever we want to smelt. But check it out. It's pretty much done, I think. And I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. So, oh, I see an issue there. Okay, well, we're not going to stand up there, but I may have to fix that, and also the roof of this thing. So I decided, let's do that right now, actually. I decided to go with black stained clay as the background for the flames. And to be honest with you, I didn't really think that it would do much for us, but wow, does it work. It's such a gorgeous background block. And so I used it. Oh, I'm gonna run out. Crap. Okay, well, I'll have to fix that. Can I get you? Yes. Let's put you there for now, and you there. Have to get some more clay then. It's like 4,000 friggin' blocks away, but that's cool. As far as this goes, we could just cover it up here as well, if I would have any more. But we could do something like that. Yeah, you get the point. Just make sure that we encase it. But I'm out. I'm gonna have to go find some new clay. But yeah, what was I saying? It's such a gorgeous background block. It's just insane. And I'm a little bit sad that I haven't used it more. I used it like a maniac when it came out. Look at that. That looks good. If we cover that up and that up. Look from here. Get the full black feel. I also used it for the ceiling. And I'm not actually sure if the ceiling is a keeper. But it will do for now. I think it makes the place cozy. If you make a light ceiling, the room will feel taller. If you make a dark ceiling, the room will feel opposite of taller. Let's actually try... Maybe we want to do this, actually. Yeah, I think I like that more. And we have the flame sound in here. And yeah, let's just try it out to make sure that it works. But I think this is a finished build. So that goes in there. I should have some coal still in the furnace. Oh, that's so cool. Why? Oh. Dang it. But you see, it's cool. It's looking good. It is very quick. It is a little bit loud in here. I almost scream or shout. But that's fine. We get that feel. And when these are on, the whole room lights up. Look at that. I'm very happy with it. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. As I said, there may be some more episodes coming out this week. Let me know what you think about this style. It's very stony, but I think it makes sense. And I think if we bring in some green to that and maybe a touch of wood at some levels for the entire cave, we got a pretty good looking style. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you have enjoyed. As I said, hit the like button if you did. Leave me some comments and some feedback. And I see you in the next episode.